Obviously, I love Virginia Tech. I moved there when I was 10 years old. I went to high school there. I went to college there. I coached there. My parents still live there. So I have special memories of my time in Blacksburg, and that'll always be, special to me. But this is where I want to be. When I said this was my dream job, I wasn't just saying that to make it sound cool in a press conference or to get the job. This is where my wife and I and my family want to be. We didn't put that sign up over there in Williams-Brice Stadium that said "Welcome home" just because it was trendy and a slogan. This is home. I hate to hear the news on Bo Nix. Certainly, thoughts and prayers are with him and wish him a speedy recovery. What a competitor and warrior that is. Certainly feed off our fans' energy, and we're going to need a rocking Williams-Brice Stadium on Saturday night. I hope our fans can appreciate the passion that our players play with and the competitive spirit that they play with. It may not always be pretty, but you can't question how passionate we play for each other and how much the guys on our team care for each other and love each other. So I try and stay somewhat, in tune with maybe what the narrative is out there. But as far as me, listening to it, if I'm letting that influence what I'm doing, then I'm not doing the best job for the young men in this program, if that makes sense. Yeah, Jason will be the starter. Again, it wasn't pretty all the time on Saturday night, but Jason, going back and looking at the tape, Jason did a lot of good things. We don't need to be thinking about bowl games. We need to think about Auburn and what we have to do as individuals as coaches and players to be at our very best this week. And, if we perform our best and take care of business, and the rest will take care of itself. Some familiarity, but every team is different. And I know what Mike's about, having, not just from his time here, but when he was at Georgia as the offensive coordinator, and I was here as an assistant coach on defense. And, you know what he's about, and you know what he believes in. And I don't think so. I mean, it's nothing that I'm going to show the team. I am in our team meeting Sunday and in our team meeting this morning, I didn't even mention last year's game. I mean, I think our guys know. I remember watching it on television, and it's two completely different coaching staffs. It's different coordinators all over the field. It's tricky's not the word, but it's certainly a unique situation in that you've got a lot of guys that are super seniors that can't come back. I shouldn't say a lot, very few. And then you've got a group of guys that are technically seniors that may or may not come back. But Jason has another year. I believe he plans on, coming back. But all those conversations are conversations that, we'll sit down after the season and talk with those guys. Not just Jason, but a lot of those guys that are in that situation. Certainly we'll have players weigh in NFL opportunities and things like that, like you always do. And we'll sit down with all of them and help them make the best decision for them and for our program as well.
This week our main focus just as a team is just being more physical up front, striking with our hands and be able to get off blocks, shedding, and change the number game and give them have more numbers on the play than they do. I feel like I had a little up and downs. I feel like I've done a better job, I guess, striking just the initial contact and just being able to really set the edge and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely got a lot of work to prove on these last couple of games, and from here on out, I guess, then to the next level too. It's very important. I mean, not only due to the situation we're in this year with the new coach, but that's just the goal of any team every year, is to win the bowl game, go to the Natty and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the goal. That's very important. As a competitor, you want to win as many games you can.
And me, Z White, we just going after each other. He do a play, I do a play. So, really, I mean, he got a little bit more speed. But I be trying to crank it up some. So,
Kevin, is there any extra motivation this week, knowing that Mike Bobo's coming back into town?
Not really. We're gonna do our job and play the same how we always play. So no. I think us, the backs and the O-line, we started working together more. We started reading the hole better, and they started picking it up. So it's not on the O-line almost. It be on the back too, like the right hole. You gotta hit the right hole.
Right now we're just practicing physical. We really slowing stuff down so we know what we're doing and know what gaps we're supposed to hit. linebackers, D-line, we all try to be on the same page. We took it as like a challenge because we won a bowl game. And whatever we're going to do, we're going to try our best to get that bowl game. We just got to be ready for the run, basically. That's all he did it when he was here. He just ran the ball. That's mainly it, was run the ball.